fullback to be at a defensive instinct, you close him down.
Yeah.
And the other was moving back.
I saw Konechi.
Konechi, and a player pushing inside the bone run net. Or the run box to him, Ekatia, or the bottom to him. And the Yadom for the 90 minutes, chairman, you be blame Jordan there. But Jordan was always tracking back to help him. Defensively, Nana may cancel Cameroon for right back, Sir Collins fine. Only the assist he was giving. Oh, give me one instance in this game where our fullbacks are joining the attack to provide any cross. Not even a single one. Now in modern game, chairman, so fullbacks ain't teaming call. And the numbers to the attack in the air. Morning game, the fullback provided outlets for your team. But in our case, our fullbacks, chairman, not even one. Both and the Yadom, any Baba Rahman. Now me sure say coaches almost a day, say Ghana the weakness there win him. Nti omo second half the buy no. And Tagati and the Yadom side go. And they were creating overloads. Jordan will track back to help. They were winning fouls there. But I think say Enra there. Even though said near team there we have problem. We need to address. We need to have time. We need to have strategies. But the bench. We are spending so much on our bench. Benra, they
only said the four technical government.
And no resource in.
So I'm asking, what are the assistants? Then assistants or more than no more. Then we are my embassy will be country. And on WhatsApp line. WhatsApp line, okay.
First one.
The first one. Okay. Major voice notes. Other voice notes. 0240 929283 0240 929283. My friend Dr. Goviasa for Jimmy. Doc Silver say, and we are not going to be covered. No, I charge a pass over studio, but then a year be maintenance also. Yene Dr. Goviasa for Jimmy. In fact, and Mr. Voice notes now, you know. Me one diet in TV so a former message now at the patch. And let's keep it as concise as possible. You take between 30 to 45 seconds, sir. I'll very much love it. Baby, I will be on the WhatsApp line 0240 929283 0240 929283. No was send it Eddie Abre. Voice note nearby. You know, on plan will take you over the Medford, no. Kanga, oh. And I thought Medford Nandia. 31 years. Nandia, not party, 31 years. Party. And was dominating party. A player who had 31 years, Kanga. After bear, Tama, if Baba do to play 3 minutes. As what Nam Medford man, as what Tass enough. And when Nam was no year Juma, party, rest up Belgrade, party, Basna. And a 31-year-old Kanga. Dominating Ghana's midfield. And what passes no bully yes. Well, yeah.
The question I'm for can say, Chairman, qualification there. I am not thinking of beyond qualify.
Some we are only just as
but beyond
the qualify.
Beyond the
you bet 3 winning bonuses. You lose to Morocco. You have 10,000. You lose to Gabon. You have 10,000. Niama Comoros, then also 10,000. That is if we yet Misha Comoros now qualified to the next stage. That is how your structure adian. Now as a penny cream, as a subby, young send you be a team. I'm saying and net the assembly of a car. As a young send you be a team, did the team that you know. And some four muja blaster homo yena. Obia homo be entering cancer be antromo. Okay, so let's encourage them. Where guide you? We are going to motivated speakers 300. Awesome. We are the worst team at the tournament. The problem is Ghana will beat Comoros and qualify, but the problem is beyond that qualification. And now for some cancer. It's in the voice notes. Everybody in our Facebook for any Twitter for the Nazabaka will be a message. Eddie Amano, you have be a line since I'm a month for Soba. But Dr. Goviasa for J. Doc, I'm chairman of Pemidis Boko.
Ovi Boko, because the supporters are comedian, bro. But they also fire, but I agree with you.
Doc, I didn't yet.
I mean,
this symbolic performance. You lose to Morocco. You lose to you draw to Gabon. 2 very abysmal performances. Siagoshe Komorosa players Ebeji 3 winning bonuses. Say me and sending you and said your match will go qualify. And no, that is their thinking. Oh, it's not about how well they play. It's not about near the dog. I mean, can you there? And dog who have last time.
Do never Johnny at you, maybe I'll come one of them smoke more. I do gonna come down, and no, I ain't the young and not make a day, but make us the church you for no be a but any the first anything but by a situation. You know, this the enemy, Yapa, the dinner, say no. And the committee mentioned the denomination Yaji beginning to also know kind of we are forced in the past and in years she community never say only 20 and confine but that's an impression or can be 4 times cry. But your bobo could the support a players nene a for Koye and backroom staff named medical to Koye and look on many more. Born now 1 money. We saw Ghana Yako tournament and Yakon to go. They won't be that. They won't be that in my life. Like the black people call a baby in there. They won't be that Yako tournament. Yapon blaster play just 2 blues of action. Tournament to Afcon, Afcon, the DG just Ghana, Afcon. Nam Africa, we take a book of Ghana. Be Africa, baby, Abacobia, be in Ghana. Those who be independent, a team of first one in the or Ghana, King and independent, Kenya Boy, Tanzania, and Yomko Boy. So many countries. Only independent, Ghana, no more fresh, no money, no more. No more Bobo and Che, you come from Musina, Bobo Africa. That was Ghana. Respect and admiration. The very first one I make a quiet year. Second one, year. Third one, you go final. Fourth, you go. That is Ghana. That reputation idea no be a respected Australia across Africa. No, yes, Senator. Even 2010, but the M Africa, and I am going to say about World Cup Africa, African team. Just by Suarez in any as another ball semi-final in the World Cup. That is Ghana. But see, since 2019, the team has been declining sharply. There's been emotion. Could say, oh, the Afcon ball. They really one match in the Afcon. They say against Guinea-Bissau. No. We can't even win games at the Afcon. Ghana.
And Paul, Doc, from 2019 Afcon, no, they seen that.
Yes.
You're winning only one match.
One.
The players in Slovenia.
One single game. Is that Ghana? Me say any like this 88 is in the Congo. We will can't qualify. Because our team is declining sharply. I mean what is going on. And I'm just like this and the players my son, the coach in Nanya, or multitude. From goalkeeper all the way to anyone for me, who they able. Ghana cannot strengthen you cannot even string passes. You cannot progress the ball. Simple pass, so big you gain pass. No, what about to baby? Hey, you balloon ball. No manga, is no heady. Yes, a balloon ball. It's amazing. I mean, no, this no. Let's attend to one place. We don't say I'm you'll be a Milo won my heart and my brain. Because I'm for say our ocean, I'm for look back to 2000, nothing here. Yes, nothing here. But he took major decisions. And I mind me, the same million, say, well, listen to Paul, so they know what's going on. He took major decisions, and this Milo was interested in a chance, on the chance team, a crochet team, he's happy by. No, the Okopana to the problem from they call Angola. We are a team. He did something, and you can never take it away from him. But in as I said, some the second coming, the behind more misgivings of a second coming, because this made the journey and Tanko, and Tanko, you serve Caesar and Tanko. And to all panel, now was hoping for the same tactical nuance, but we should both share the team. So only quality crowd, they look at the boy and my boy, they know. So only quality. Now players who made educate, that's show team the crowd, but in fact, organization, that will be quality. Then again, and they say also quality. because of 18 games, it's not a 16 practically solid down there, or they be to be on a better quality. Then I'm a ball yet there. It's football 1+1 yet 2 that. Because so many things coming. Now, check Milo now. No, just our ball. Not from second half, no. You play your brain, you can't even push the defenders back. No man can never be the high line. I want even no myself. So you need to come running behind them. Nobody know midfielders intelligent to see them compare Mahala. They have a long ball behind them. No ball able passing less. And this passing less ball here may complain. Because you can, and now the same complaint I mean, and that's it. So people know what you are doing. We do the game plan I have. Select a 95.7 and the other mission I did telling me that is the whole Ghana 30 million population. It's the best rising was Obama Ghana. I wish you play Obama always in the football bin. It's a bomb or bar ticket, or can be car ticket. Not sooner, ball over with your oil, or no more on to your energy. The whole back line, experience play, you couldn't defending you, defending well. Domina Bona, they get you initiate attack for us. Then they keep passing like cramps. They call left and about any passing over me. Almost time somewhere, but say pass there and I don't know long one year, Lucy. No one is half a back. More than they will be in the rule as center backs they play in initiating attacks for teams. Even this is capable. Ocean Romance here, Obama, Morocco, Kim Algeria. Even Nigeria, crack off. The woman keep on a comfortable initiative. About one of the years more pressure. I was asking myself, why it means that they break press net. They want to break his eye press or more press. We didn't have it. Get money for the son of 1,240 near the ball. We didn't beat the press. You need news and the press. So you need to be tactical, begin on everything. We're supposed to be playing 4-2-3-1. Then 4-2-3-1 and you are able. And see, started from me, it's been a huge disappointment. And the press conference can't do me. On your press conference now, we say now, you ask yourself, say, Coach, born and animation, and maybe an option, and I say, no, she didn't ball. Became people an option. And that's the game, it's so obvious. And no commentator. Out to studio. Or can bet you can say, did they break? Don't have break. Commentator. He comes a coach who is not bench, Osha Bono. Oh, you say, who plays after any time I Gabon for the position because we no more pressure with you. Now, Shani, oh, Bompire. No, can say, now, we maintain this score line. In Texas, can say, maintain this score line. Now, we maintain the score line as 1-0. Could you maintain score line? It's by maintaining performance. Performance is not a score line.
Yeah.
No, performance may declining in your right in front of you. The performance may perform 95.7. How to maintain the score line? How do you maintain the score line when the performance is coming down? It means you're losing the control of the game. Once you lose control of the game, anything can happen. We lost control of the game 100%. And that is never done. I mean, that's going to be admitted or they say, was a fact that Ghana had great players in Ghana and midfielders. Until when a football is about midfield. To win great midfielders, your team will always be solid compact. I'm not going to make it. Yeah, big time men say, oh, you great players from Sunday, Ben, Sunday, Razak, win nine midfielders. AC and appear because when you get a good midfielder, or support attacking you good, almost defend or defense you solid. Now that's the area I'm saying. And no permission midfield, Ghana midfield bang. Ghana. I mean, according to Cameroon Nibi, but I'm say somewhere around the 60th minute, and the Adam sign my bench is all winning film. And coach, no ma, Jonathan Mensah, I'm sorry, some great warm up. And the questions will be about what is Philemon Bafo doing on the bench? Secondly, your ball Algeria. That's a pre-tournament friendly. Our best player, Fatawi Shaku, was the best player. On the name making cash into the opponent box.
In fact, of foresee goalkeeper no crime and one of the brilliant saves game. The guy is not even getting the chance. Etiama Fobusa say, I mean, what is happening? Ya beefy up your technical team. Ya de four new technical people abeka ho. Milo the busa for this tournament. Ya the performance coach, why coach, why analyst. Doc, and this is the performance for it.
Could we say the performance coach works his sword by another or your papa? I will let you man. And what happened with the Morocco game? No, I'll get the first game. Declining performance in the see who was a governor, a man Morocco will be a saying. And Kobu performance levels at a certain point, whether 68 minutes, it drops. It was so doing here, we could be analysis. Who do you say performance levels were dropping? And it was even worse against Gabon. It's not because I go for no more. What are they doing? And of course, now I'm going to say, what is wrong with Milo? I don't say Milo, the Milo I know. But Milo now, one of the things that Milo research was the fact that not me originally, no matter how you are, can always be manner. Obey you. One more typical example. Okay, Opukwajiman.
Yes, Opukwajiman.
Opukwajiman and 20, you know, Labo Bokra man started. So back here, Labo pen and pen le born no, that's gonna dance that.
Yeah.
But we know who say, bueno, the kind of game I made bonus, counter attacking now, and I counter pressing I made bonus. The ball is fancy, direct, intimidate. He can run and transition straight from defense attack quickly for me. And he used him, Angola. I'm surprised you be that was the Milo I respected. That was the Milo or winning the hat. Because of that name or no, it's that nuances. That name is due to me one or send why you win. If the Pata would say, me John one, and tell us only be more. The echoes or Campo. Player who buy a little give my own. And we give a very good example. Angola came. Everybody saw him. Everybody saw him. It was excellent. I'm not going to say on the bench, but give him the chance. When it was so obvious from there, 63 minutes, because Jordan up on the side on one play, he was tired. Unless he also boloma, hold on to the ball, no Marco Jeffington, cross ball. It's when you have another copper line, no, the Johnson have given you a good channel near Jeffington. It was ineffective. To me, who continues to go, I call you and their money. He's being ineffective. No, only for bench. And this boy, they can't boy, I can come and say, Osha goes crack on. Fatal scores goes. Osha goes on 20, League Ayew, Osha goes. Last time I make a was in the go against Kotokono. Ghana League in the last 5 years, no player with naturally Babel for boxing can say good. That tells you the person has some talent. Just release him. Like Yabobono, 89th or the 90th minute, I made them. Because you know, made them. I'm made 90th minute. Now, Uber press conference with Sawa. Why was the late? I said the decisions were not late. Even at the Edmond, Adokra Bemu, Nijobi, you free money there later, or Sabi, you eat Masana Edmond, Adokra, and normal Petruca, no only do your metro than you. What do you do? I know test for coach, a coach, your partners.
Yeah.
Your partners. Yeah. Are you telling me, says, I rule now the man or no? In our current setup, is the best player now, so was Haroon. I'm the same thing of copy, Obia, oh, Casma, the kind of thing, Obia, but same point. Say, I come only another name, provide this normal party woman. Because in the Ublimu party, because we particularly confused, the body language that was able. Means only had to compose, only players no issue, so his body language was bad. When the man, a top was having their mommy. The last time I say, Christian or Imano. And the one I said please go, I'm a blaster. Say, if you can't hold my button it, then I bear last and games. If you not party against any Zimbabwe, you're just reaching the edge of the box in a crucial game.
Jordan,
but it was so odd for me. That Jordan about 50 years ago. When a Jordan bought the 50 years ago, either for Ghana or for Crystal Palace, Crystal Palace omo fit ko gyina ho. When the Black Stars yama na any BBA you don't understand what's going on. So book Crystal Palace omo fit ko gyina ho. Why na Ghana they also be gyina ho. Not the player now in the last 10 games talking about the expertise on the edge of the box into the net. Or no am on cry. So I understand the whole the whole team is disorganized, and I will blame the head, the technical team. Then you did it, you know, I touch line on me, and coaches, everything was chaotic. Ghana play any.
Terrible. Well, as people say, yeah, referee. Oh, the ambassador, your man, yes, sir, you're quite more than any Guasiana Kakasi. I go share to me, and not say me and son, and maybe. Ah, not quite a awesome.
And you think it's me in the ball, I have with. Community with me, I see any respectable team, yeah, with it, show. Football doesn't mean 100%. But I'll be very, very surprised if it might say, team, even my life is double or my life is better than last time. To me, what team will cry and I can really go show man, I say, Senegal, I could say, Nigeria, question, and I could do one question, I could ball, I could question. The week of the MFA, I don't know, and all because of Africa, and it's a black management, you know. I don't think you are very serious with it. This is a team by okay, Zambia. They show me to know what's also them. That's an hour who enjoy. Okay, they will not take it to 1 year day to get 2014 World Cup qualifier.
Yeah.
To get a ticket to watch Blank Tiger. Okay, what to take you for enjoy.
Aye, that time no.
So difficult. You need to go to the air with that 6-1. Getting that ticket to be a what Ghana agency. So the sort of love that Ghanaians have for Black Stars. That love, but me, I building it from 2010, I call World Cup. That was the peak. And unfortunately, the core World Cup, the Kuku Uniman support, the Koyesika Sam, Kuku Uniman Sika Sam, and I don't know Nipama Black Stars and Tiba Form. And a place as a comment to make it including a captain and original match, the best of it, you might make their job. You can't send your opinion again. Send me people not forgotten. If you don't know how Black Stars, I will form. If you say any maybe a 1 by 1, I don't know this, I love and I support the back. And not the draw, also want to take another go to play. Burundi.
Yeah, and right.
Gabon, take another go to play. Yeah, to play. See, we have a lot of work to do. You know, that idea is with the Black Stars, no. I could be the idea against the Black Stars already, and a local league is already. So link the link between our league and our performance of our Black Stars. A real link, a direct link. See, league in a class Africa no more Africa Cup outside there. I'm telling you, your Black Stars in the because Ghana is the only nation. Nigeria are managing it better. Cameroon the one managing it superb. Ghana is the only nation. African football, transit from. You have African Cup, most of the players about League of Africa. So see a 23 call, baby, most of the players were Ghana now suffer the most. Because then born level, it means you African Cup of you. Then you suffer the most. You have to ask yourself, I didn't think Ghana. Since players, majority of the players on locally conquer Black and no make AFCON easily. Ghana need AFCON. Why not, sir? He moved from Black Stars many local players to Black Stars from mobile. And then a band saying to me, Captain. A attitude and a Black Stars play among a form some about Black Stars and then a Fenesian name, a Jesu or the Silence name, which name. But when you go to other countries, Senegal near the Morocco, they are bringing all kinds of players and they're all willing to come. So you know, Coca over England.
Yeah.
Coca, or Barcelona between their blockable. But Ghana, we don't have that. Just so I didn't have a young one. That transition, I be a done very well with it. Nigeria, so because of my bad, because years I'm going to have gone to Kenya bad. I don't know what I did the breed. But yeah, no, if it's that time, I continue the air by again. And I never Yamakovia because of the last governor maker. I never Yamamo. Oh, we are put up connect yet, Ghana. But maybe you now continue Ghana, then kitty. By the time I mean, sure, Ghana did Libya, but the only Afghan Ghana acquired was the Nigeria in 1980. Apart from that, not all the Afghans are Yakoni now. All the Afghans are Ghana Akon. Never Uncle, you qualify Yakua, Ghana final.
Okay.
That's the Ghana ISO. That's the Ghana ISO. Yeah. Then I mean, you Ghana. Then only a man point to cry and damn Ghana boy up on a yes, sweating, yes, struggle with Gabon, yes, struggle with. It's so disappointing. And then me, she, that's how you stop on a bit with respect in or Ghana on every you Africa and we have a. Because you commentators now comment on parties as a guy for South Africa, you know, the Canada, or Canada, okay, Macmania. But also Udika. There's a phone with the team, no? So you may feel me, me feel Yahweh and the old fire no pay. So when you have the same feeling, you have no business deal with the team. Or says I am almost maybe. They see the coach down today, so many crunch meeting. I can say, Master, the old, you so. With substitutions, with team organization, the way a players among money players, so many so. Last time, a year, 30 million Ghanaians selected the Jomokoja. So you have to give the chance to the best available. And you know, last time I hit the club. Only when you are informed, who listen from another winner, who will be father, and above last time. Last time, your club side. Now, I'll be a club legend. I also be you must be one, must be obeyed. That doesn't do that.
Definitely. Doc, I mean, you see, you're not piano pay.
I'm going to meet you on my way.
I need to charge it. And then, I try to when you're salary cross. And also, I also know to come. Okay, don't get us. Sadiq Adams just sponsor Obama. And so, on the and not to stadium hall. Now, there be a Mikase. What is stadium 1 hour born now? Ayana, no man consider bufu change over TV. No bufu no. Chase, a 2% pass Ghana, or my Ghana, your players all we are seeing Nigeria talent best. Form on call. Sabe, Urei. I who ye. Have seen ne, and not the obiatum can you pay, baby, do no. Yes, can you name and go for no. Now, there are some Comoros, I don't have qualification bonus, I didn't say, a whole demonstration TBC. Yasama. Owe team sa abobo ni nyina team asapa Ghana because yen yentimi build the attack yentimi nyahwe but players and kekuta yi wo dey players we crack kakra yi anya unya coach bi obo just million there or a fraud akwa no chose million is a fraud me ne yadin serious fraud o dey enko ba ma wansa na oba anu dem so brain stadium o na sitting through the game net to say hello, Mama. BYT. But Obama denied it. Dang. Oh, I know, say, mommy. Very man, when you're back. Okay. You're about never wine to us. Oh, nah. Okay. Sadiq. Hello, Sadiq. Over? Yeah, okay. I'm video to Minka. And now me say sitting through the game, no. Not to say I'm not more stadium one movie game, no.
Yeah, can come. But that's a material of pay. sitting through the game, Bruni Becker said, torturous, a painful from the first minute to the 10th minute. A kakakurabi, a drubabi, atapuku timachi, crashed out to say, Obama Tnase. Now I said, the Boka crack, but now me so, make a chance me so tensed. I say, now no hopes to Tony Bakum now. On it, team never cry, and it didn't mean say a starting game now. Yes, starting fire, you been rich a movie. By a starting the first 10-15 minutes, I couldn't sit down. And Obia would need me because I was sitting down for more than 1 hour before the game. But when the game started, that film, my sorry in media center, I mean, I'm pressed people, but now they did not understand. And I wrote after the game said, football, harmful, and we are privileged in us stay away from football, and we are crazy, and it's difficult trying to separate who as a person and professionalism from patriotism and emotions. It's very difficult. I have tried so hard, but I think say some stage you don't care again. But then, and was a very painful, like my share AFCON games. I sat through the initial one. I sat through Equatorial Guinea, Cote d'Ivoire final, some painful ones. But then I saw Cameroon, Ghana in 2008. I sat through a lot of games watching live, but Enra was very painful. And I nearly lost myself in the first 15 minutes when we didn't pass a single ball. Ubisa question is sitting through the game. How was it that? It was agonizing. It was painful. And I don't think if there were any words beyond that, those would have been my description.
That's the game in itself. I had a man for Bofu. I mean, they say words, no go social media, and Majid Waris cried about Kubia Bano Payu. I died about Facebook Live. Majid Waris a trop BB about the Black Stars. I say until we are not scared to do the right things, the value will always be the same. And if you say Milo is a fraud, Gabriel Chedagozi Milo is a disaster. We are looking at the Black Stars. Now studying it says even at the point, and the other Massa is here in film, and as Jonathan Mumso inquire warm up. Now my boob is at now for 2 day. People are asking questions. Is Milo no? Oh my God, so by technical team for the what is happening? This is not the Black Stars since 2019 AFCON. You call 2019 AFCON and the 2021 AFCON. Ghana bought how many games? 4 then. You bought 2 now. You're winning only 1 game, and that is against Guinea-Bissau. That is terrible, Oba.
Kanka, this time, I want to be less emotional. When him say, the blood is boiling across. My whole message is maybe. But we've been doing this for the past. I was listening. Him said, Dr. Asafoye and because from background, it looks like him, yes.
Yeah.
And I would want to say, sir, people like Dr. Asafoye, patience, or more pragmatic people who love to build. Can come this time. I want to stay less emotional. I think, sir, we must make a tacit admission, and we must all come together and understand. Ghana has a chance to qualify against Morocco. But we all have to understand, and this is a tacit admission, less emotional, that we are not good enough. Let nobody convince anyone again about using 2 years. We don't have any big player, whether they play for Chelsea, Real Madrid, Arsenal. We don't have a game changer. We are not good enough as a team. I'm not talking about individual. No individual players. We are not good. We don't have the individual players and as a team. So let nobody convince us, lie to us. Certain things have changed with the election of somebody. Things will change with the appointment of anybody. Things will change with the inclusion of somebody. We all have to admit and be less emotional that Ghana is now like Guinea.
Ghana
is now,
like Congo.
Oh, no. Ghana is now like Congo, Brazzaville.
Yeah.
Ghana is now like I don't even know. Ghana is like Benin. That is the level of Ghana. Let's see ourselves in those teams. Even if we qualify and get to the finals of this tournament like Portugal and win it, we have to admit that winning it will not solve the problems. We are not good enough. Let's not be emotional about it. From coach, association, the team, everybody has failed. From 2012, 2013, 2015, 2017, 2019. And if you watch the track, I don't want to be a prophet of doom, but if you watch the track, we've moved from winning consecutively to getting to the finals, to semi-finals, becoming our last stop, to quarterfinals, to round of 16, and now to group stage elimination. And from there, we will move to not qualifying. If we don't take care, that has been the track. Watch it well. From winning consecutively to playing in finals, becoming a teamer or your overwhelming favorites all the time. Then semi-final, the 5th game, became our last stop for so many tournaments. Then quarterfinals, the last time in 2017. Then round of 16. Then today we are struggling to qualify from the group, comprising Morocco, Gabon, and Comoros. So we have to look at the track
95.7
and say that based on science and data, the thing is right in our eyes. Based on science and data, we are looking at it to the extent that from players ready to play, pay money to play in the Black Stars, from players crying and calling journalists, top players, to help them get access, from players trying to influence coaches like Osiapia, which he said openly with millions of CDs to fill or invite them and not even to play, to the level that players are rejecting callers. Meaning that Dr. Safoje Muni Omadi Ball Chiache made them starting 1994, 1995 But Omuni my brother drew again top players for Premier League. Your friend consistently was so on meaning say you will be there. Ebiana maintenance player almost ya onye bibia your friend the Black Stars on ma. Me who Dawson Kamal D. So Saddam Team player Mohammed Fenisay Salisu Afnejan and then Alfred Duncan. When you put all these things together, forget about the Gabon game. We are not good enough. Everything looks bad. No matter how politicians have tried, say team we need the tool for unity. Until we will put in everything we have. On the preparation beyond my team no. If the modas Kigali, Ebida Abuja, Ebida Lome, prepare no. Now you were one of the best countries in the world in Qatar. And the Torch Hotel, and once name Nero. We did the best of food with chef. Among for Morocco asem. We do more for the Black Stars in terms of investment. Morocco far behind hotel. And the Morocco camped in their country. Go look at the amount of money you will pay to the Qataris to camp there and compare to what the Moroccans are doing. We invest more than them. When it comes to the national team, we invest more than Morocco. People don't know. The kind of investment we do financially. I was doing this argument. Morocco for Akwaji Hotel. We do more than that. Hotel na ye high wakata no. The board inside there. Morocco for the high wahano. Yeah, the chefs got tournament. Yeah, the security call. Yeah, and can come, you know. Yeah. We are not good enough. 95.7 is not good. André Ayew is not good. Partey is not good. Our goalkeeper is not good. André Ayew is not good. We are not good enough. The coach is poor. So I don't want us to get emotional. Say a win. Series of matches. Qualification. Pirate victory. Pirate. Bronica say pirate. Ube din kudim won to come na. Ya prepare wanim nyina. Wo wadim kudim no so no. Wanim nyina moamoa. Pirate victory against South Africa. Team Ayasha for 20 years before we can get to the knockout stage of the World Cup qualifiers. Ethiopia, any year draw. Zimbabwe stretching. Ethiopia stretching away home. Cameroon for Brazil. That is the level. You remove the name Ghana and put this team, and one of the top journalists in Africa, Mahem Mesai. I saw his tweet and I was showing to the colleagues. I say, if Jordan Ayew was not the son of Abid Pele, he thinks, where would have his career be now? I don't want to say endorse that, but people who are neutrals are saying things that Ghanaians don't want to say. We are not good. So the next AFCON, Obipano Obeka say, oh yeah, we are going to win. We can do this. Let's tell the person, Ghana is not good enough. We are not even there. We are now 10th in Africa. After the draw against Gabon and Ra, we will move to 12th. Our league, at the baby cry. So admission and person, now be to Ghana be a woman say, and yet no match, yes, sir. We are not good enough. Yet the vim, reputation, history, we have not been good enough. If we admit that going into every game will be any pressure, we can beat Comoros 6-0, 5-0. But that will be as a result of Confanoche and magic. If you watch Comoros, how they played against Morocco and Gabon, they were the better side against Gabon. So we should fear. But the admission is that every Ghanaian should understand Ghana is not good enough for AFCON quarterfinals. We are not. And it will not take 2 years. If we don't go and call people, build stadium 1 hour to the game. Now me who say Richard Data, Abekwe, Abagna Sada, Omote baby a media for the yanim. Absolutely, Ade. Me call Montana me try picture. Omo come match this squad no. They've never been part. They've never been part. The players from other countries, from local league, a true dear near falling on no. Philemon Bafo, and you were asking me about André Ayew. 64th minute, and Oman in Sasso. 68th minute, or then a minute, he said, on to me more. 70th minute, na Jonathan Mensah, sorry, so warm up. Right back, André Ayew, he was the poorest in our game against Morocco. They lose more balls, right back. Your defender Olusu more balls according to the analysis. Olusu more balls than any player on the field. He right back, and he was awful. Opraya ni right back the nabem. Aziz Ansamai, Frankamankwa Dankwe Mai, Amankwam Rikuman, John Peso country, Samuel Lincoln country, Harrison for country.
95.7.
Number 2. Near Kofa Center back because when I'm off what the bench. But coach, let's point to me more. Oh, yeah, day. Fatawi Saku is our brightest spot. Obo locally, 25 when I do local. None of 3 of them grab the Omuni supporters in Asia Bono. Technical director position or motive. We are not good. Obi Obabeka speech, I'm sure that Tony Bafo is watching, or Tony Bafo has watched the game. Samiko for Ibrahim Tanko, Yusuf Chepsa, all the people who did that, meaning they vote, and they all admit, say, Charlie, it is about talking. This no be talking matter. Kasa bien to me, say, we Massa. If Omasa is harsher, you normal, you battle. Now you admit it. If we don't admit this and to rebuild, the face I'll just couch, you don't come back. You start scouting, say, you're the under 12, under 14, for you the 10 years and now 5 years being built. And only a quite near say first one, who say, yeah, build a year call, you keep your more. Now you keep track of the players. Say Fatawi Saku will play for the team for 50 years. Whoever for the team for 15 years, we are building them. In your busy baby and the ambition, but this is the core. Like Jamel Bemadi has built. We've been a building and we will continue to struggle. Me, I'm counting on an agenda, maybe 5-year development plan. Wash him. No, be a become coach to quite say a man of $10 million. Ecofa coach. Why you worn out 2 years or might be as one penny. And now down for be a UK or a top football person. Meaning some boy and I'll be a top football person.
No.
Okay. Yeah, meaning a man for who about you, I don't want to put the name out. What's in it? Now down for being me look or yeah, Juma. Adam fully free camp one or was in Milo is the West coach. Now then I hear Juma. Oh, Nimji Pia. And yet you want 2010. Look at the team we had in 2010. I don't want to attribute anything. I can come 1 or 2 games. Okay, press conference now with a coach. Now see the team was playing well. Science data statistics has shown that we have been one of the poorest teams of this tournament. 2 shots on target in 2 games. That is 180 minutes and over 2. So this thing, and you will qualify a year coin. This is your main magic. So I am counting on say Ghana will say qualify. It is my country. I'm so proud and passionate, but I don't want to be emotional again. And I am no single person can change Ghana's situation in 2 years. If we want to be factual, the same people. We have to make so many wholesale changes top to down. Players no more bono. Who say 90% of them we are done with you. Obi coach 2 goals for Saudi Arabia. a contrary article about him said, was not regaining a form. How do you regain your form in a country? You can't regain your form there. No approval.
95.7.
I'm not counting on anything. Say Ghana Kwakoji AFCON. I was 2023. Yeah, a bonus. But I'll be proud. Say, may a part of a long, tedious, winding process of rebuilding. This time, I won't be emotional. Say, Uncle Fab, when you coach Bimra or Babe changing a situation in 2 years. If they do, fine. But I will prefer. See, say, Yasa. If you play, say, Yafna Jamo, Fatawi Sakumo, 16, 17, 18, 16, 17, 18. What they are Cote d'Ivoire? Young Fasa Padani being Cote d'Ivoire. The average age 20. Could do small. Sally Subeba. With the average age 2021. Omo Isaye. Nian control crowd. Omo ya malleable. Kakranian Fanko. And yes, Sani account de Jordan. Partey. De Jordan. Partey. Me emotional. May try Ghana AFCON. They say 40 years. May try 50 years. So me fine. But me I won't invest my emotions into being say you change the coach, you change the management, you change the FA president without doing anything about the fundamentals. I won't invest my energy into it again.
Andra, Obamini said, "You are right, Timothy. After game, no sign now. Nani was the crowd say, Black Stars of Ghana are against Gabon. You bought draw need in a park so cool. Hey, anyway,
I didn't add this. I dare back I'm a real fool and run yet match now. You bought draw no. Pre-match conference. Patrice Novu, the coach of Gabon, Obaye. Obetla Hono Okan 2 times. He was saying, how does he see Ghana? Also, or respect Ghana. Or my BBA TTA Tribunal. But Team Ghana, no, who you know. He is aware, and I treated it. He is aware that Ghana cannot beat his team. Andra Oba press conference post match. Now, or insisted this or they brag say, but he said it before the game. Say Ghana cannot beat Gabon. He said it, Gabon. That's what I'm saying. So we are Benin, we are Congo Brazzaville, we are like Niger. We should just understand our situation. Hotel no can boys no. I'm so who's car. As I'm to a new yet said you would need car. Meaning so is can you be out at that time? So who's car? As I'm to and you know, we had to say the only say a year on us some tour, a whoop and I say from a big one or to even Jambisina here, a double pin. But who is car has a own feeling? Minya sure say, boys, no me who said, never know me for the cameras. Can you put your team more near be for the cameras? They don't feel any pain. I say personally, no.
That's Obama to us said, the old can say. As anybody be your team anymore, I say, almost here for the gallery. I say, camera the day soon the angel be there. Say, I say, show off, Misa.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Your Maya pet drama. I can't drama concert party in terms of what we a drama. Only be near Wussy, you, break, and you no cray. And you no cray. They don't feel it. Some of them will say they feel it, but it's been consistent. You can't feel something consistently and repeat it. It's been consistent, so we have to know that they don't feel it. And big zone, I'll say, nothing went wrong. I know, boy.
I said nothing went wrong.
Of course.
Yo.
Nothing went wrong. So, Tim will tell on because your boy we are obvious we can take it to go back to the club or give boom now watching. What would you emotions and shame no taxpayers' money? No, when I was so far, there was nothing with preparation. This time of Yama complaining, you will tell Amokoda or Kata. I want a mayor of Kata, a sort of Brunei, that touch. Near now, be anywhere, Sanko for me. It's a main family. I come and show him. Oko hotel one almost so crana and I do on Bayom. Ombedi omani. Ombe di omori anyo. Bibi anywhere say we have to continue investing our emotions. Say things to do. Oh, say Ghana you do. And I make Cameroonian national TV. Now Cameroon for that so Ghana of 2004. And no mukrono bio, but for some interior Cameroon big villages without electricity. Oma be charging batteries, battery na edition TV or Ghana 1990. Cameroon for the bus. Any Kia trucks, Oma be charging batteries. Air compressing amount for the batteries. Opposite Garua 1,300 kilometers. After Garua, in Kurasi or 1,500 kilometers. Oma be charge your battery room. Edi ko Kurasi akoshe. Na oshe interior village, forest, road kure no. Na eni dia omoje no. Ghana of 1982 libi. Afe na kabu wo. Football no na ejiji omani yo bibi ajo. Ghana ni obiam. Me assure say you say meaning the viewing center wo. Kumasi say ya set baby up say wo viewing center. Ebi ni wo.
Obianko.
Enti ye ba se du baby na fe omo bobo no obi ama. Na ya nsesa me de me ja wo akono. Me nya sure say there is anything I want to say. What I want to say is say Ghana beg AFCON would and now AFCON 2023. I am not part. It will be by luck. It will be by dint of magic. And magic is when you idea manager home, me professor, me idea ya plan serious. What bre my brabono, my status me bre from what I bring na me plan dia continue me honest. I will be part of a plan. Say I can find young coaches I walk across the country. Amo musika so chain the cost no. So when you scouting properly, your players you be more exposure. She said your Mali for ye, France, England. Yen tia kanya ne sa say ye di omo be ko team sa omo be boy nya exposure. Say local league ni e be ma ayetia. Ye ma ne nyete ye invest we num. Ni nya two backups ye foreign players ni wa. Local and now more home pa competition is strong we say Ufriamano neighbor now the Francis Dikwa when him say Aziz and Sawo and I say Is Ahmed wo and Sheila Elias wo into who body you the same pool the same park size yes strengthen local league yes strengthen your grassroots now yes starting build the Black Stars and say under 17 we any one sa many part of 2023 many part of 2021 a magic and luck. Meaning luck and magic to me. See, I'm built from the scratch. And confide you see fatal more and come with him young coaches or me sharp or Ghana or me you see in Legon or me sport or winning scouting. Ya inculcate or more. I was planning. I'm a young draw 5 or 6 or 7 year plan. I'm a Ghana India who's a plan on an air corner a bedroom through Sabria. May play politics. Many part of this year, many part of 2023.
Sadiq Adams as Boss Obama. Oba, thanks so much, my brother, for your time this morning. You saw your empire time achi. Was it Bibiabe, Kuyama, Mabidua Sundrim, Ofie. Na one man, I'm yes, was a man from the catch. Pa, no BSO. You ever see a T. Richard Osawari extra and can extra Richard Osawari. A Hamburg in Germany. I say, I don't pay for God here.
I don't come.
Now, I don't want to I say, blaster na, blaster on with the eye.
You can come, just say, when they have some papa won't for me, use a bonnet.
Oh,
if you know. Any amatia you go na vini every me. Enya vi lina that's it. La au gankam maminche buza vona memu afisha ba. Yakata yache. Enya mia maja zewa unim. But we jitu say and then brabe ma ye kase de na jose. E Ghana yi nti ye penisa.
Ghana yi.
Yes, gankam. Na unim what we say about blasters here, but Mamidi can't we in Ghana for any I am fancy your own grind. and come say Kamenya me catch a gun and India say your expectations about the blasters in German Mrafo. Idia ya pain. Kappa ya pain. In fact, say trophy cry the whole candy was here jack because 82 any year can come over 2022 to how many years in any J Cup? The last Cup of Nations they have 40
years.
Yeah, GBA 40 good years in you. Cup no crano, Namini Ukraine. Say we a country, we are Ghana. Now we say we are the best on the continent. Now AFCON every 2 years in the about AFCON. Now for 40 good years, untimi Libya. You cannot
AFCON.
One eye the best.
Yeah.
That expectation, I was a Ghana for a chance in ye gem. Na yen tea wants to say, ball na ye bonu, yes, say, you know. Yen fiti precopes tournament about ye quackable, and yes, I need ball. You need preparations when you know say every 2 years in or tournament, but when you know say every 4 years in you have a World Cup to play. Indeed, if so qualify, say you're affiliated to CAF and FIFA here. Every year, every 2 years, every 4 years, there are competitions that you participate. At the end of the year, just to join that competition, you know, now, very sad. Over the years, you who had we can't say, and one, you find the cup, two, you find a good team. Many people feel said, you tiny baby, and year can, but can we keep on repeating the same mistakes? And we want different results, it will not happen. Intimacy. Because AFCON boy. So we heard the name Makacho said for the past 10 years, some unknown countries first time names of Mokorabi to opportunity in qualifying for AFCON. They've qualified and they are playing good football and they are holding their own against big teams on the African continent. A case in hand, Sierra Leone and Algeria. Algeria team na no more friendly almost say a that same thing as Sierra Leone no more boy in the main tournament we are probably be friendly, but at the tournament that stakes near higher Algeria he had 3 maximum points. Sierra Leone and in the ball draw. The last game against Comoros people must think say work through it will not happen. Say you prepare your home the way things prepare your home in facing opponents as we know. Enyadi ebi hu saadi we ntina me say magana fo nyina na yemfa nhye yakoma mu say ye national team no a do leveler and come I see ye chance ye dey san ye mem ye ntimi ntina ho nka say ye prepare ye ho say ye tournament ni afere coach ni assistant players ni adom tournament ni just like that me busa sem bi kan kam munye sa research we na ntuma Ghana fo no mu musa ye ho say Ghanaian players your more tournament yes apart from the local players no ya do mo call the foreign based players Ubeyi Pat Ubeyi Jordan Ubeyi Amate Ubeyi the no ones Barbara man ma any the other ones na ye free woman. How many Ghanaians nim omo progression say when they started playing football baby omo do ball omo boy Europe omo what are their statistics omo record saying na time ben you from national team. Now how many years have they stayed with the national team? In fact, when himself recently, this young chap, our Roma
Afenajan, yeah.
He that day when I read that story, say many didn't come swing. That boy, I think he had an invitation. What did he tell the coach?
No, say
you know why? Because on one Europe now, he knows one man one time, when a very young chap, and he knows that baby, I didn't concern level or qua you know. It's either he makes it or he ends his career there. I tell you, you're a free player from Europe, very young, our prospect, but at this stage of a Cup of Nations, a high profile game near. So it affects your performance even in your club. Go back to your club.
Yeah.
About how what player no confidence back from. So I think either somebody advised the boy or one or two no say no. I'm not that fully right. We know how level one. Mo be family Cup of Nations. A new tournament ketwa Come frame a crown cobo be a 1 or 2 friendly be and be crown games be any other high profile mum faminko. Nami has a be a performance I may kuta or me club Europe no and matching with that of the more expert here. If it here because of all years Roma, he's being coached by Joseph Bolonti. The boy is right. And yes, I the national team. We need time for these boys to mature enough and to put them together for years. At least, boys, your movie, minimum how many of them, na me mention Partey, Oman Aqua tournament, you be paid. Omo Kran, they were understudy. Partey, there's only Jordan, any the Denu started at joining tournaments, Oman Kubia, but he was behind, and then he moved into the team. And the Kwasiapia, one party was coming up. We saw him say, okay, say, other senior players need Fidiata. He can step into the shoes of other senior players. But also, crying the move from Atletico Madrid to Arsenal. Can come here and say injury. He has not been even in that top form and top shape for Arsenal. Only a top player as a say if we compare all the players are, and you can even talk about Kudus Mohammed for Ajax. Honestly, a very young chap, but because of the game or for Ajax, no that help enough. So okay, your Ghanaian player be also mature enough, but and come a different thing playing for a club performing well, and a different thing joining your national team and coming to perform as expected. And then you knew with the DBA confusing. You must say play a high profile football in a club where you go, you got to some bamboo. You had a never African game when you him. Say, when that basics know from the African game, as we know, as compared to the way Europe, difference kakrawum. Until African game, game, their friend the power soccer and to say Europe game near quite flexible exhibit skills with talent and on the African continent there is always that issue of having to play a power soccer will be by the African continent. Your nation expect a lot from you. Ghana for whom say group be a game near part to the sense you need that patience for a player say oh wait a man of time say okay no. Once you are called, we expect you to come and perform and score goals. That is the pressure.
Exactly.
When you say that, and Richie, the Beno, Tony Buffo call Camponom Casa. I want
André Chino Coina. The born man.
Yes, with him. It was a fantastic message. I know they my boys in the bed. With Grenadier who said no. As some of our culture boys no, and come in name of the BC. It's either he will inspire the boys or he will put fear in them. When you come back, game the day you been the captain, you know, your ball a friendly gamer or called dressing room and now or attacking on one colleagues said you are underperforming and on when him the pressure back home and you know catch the boys and say, what if you say win to be more a be near the team no one go when you mean your frustration, the boys honestly speaking are scared and they are frustrated because woman him say the Ghana who if they are not able to deliver, say the kind it will either dampen their spirit, it will kill their talent to the sense that a Bema boys need be crying say, hey, say national team I can say Ghana minya mebo and saying yet that easy. In the 20 buffons some more catcher boys in Hano. Maybe you can call in the back room. I knew we can come a year. Idea I was a boom, we play and as I say what will level be. Nobody needs to tell you to be hungry for success. But me your boys nini na di me no did say eh I say enema Ghana for expect from us no say yentumi deliver level say ni bia ye do and we in a game no we could see say the boys were so frustrated say even after getting one goal against Gabon now for Ghana game na let's protect our single lead and wait because Ghana win and yenya one goal until you protect win and say you win. That is what we after. Now me someone say, is this the team I will be a title and say Ecuador Cup? He say no AFCON 24 teams. Do you know how many games you play before you reach the final? This is your second group game. You have lost your first game. Your second group game, 1-1. In fact, if you want to send some signal, if you want to send a message to the other teams in the group, and I say other teams in the tournament, and your performance week. It is Ghana can come, Misha. Ghana team no and Crawford ye be a namno team beyond review. Quite sad. Beyond review. Gabon played against Ghana. Because they will sit back and realize when we know your friend players in clubs and no so once no more European clubs maybe high profile player be where do it. In fact, your team nankasa did they being the captain no ye nyina ye nim say we free mainstream Europe ye nim be wo enti se say no de niema no e keka ko ni nyina say Ghana team no in terms of strength and other things no are reduced by players ne performance in Europe come clubs are ye nim no individuals na ye nim so perform well and no cry net to the level ye deba tournament we e be scare any other team the let alone say ye kwa tournament we nti ye kwaje tournament we no omo kan to ho say omo kwaje tournament we no kankam they should revise their notes per the performance ayekoi ya grofo say Ghana tournament aye start slowly ya can side we dia 283 mu but recently ye start slowly bia no so ana slowly no ana dia slow na afi ya wie sa na ye no because ye full say your first game you lose your second game your board draw to say yes chance ya the mathematics annual mathematics na ye no and bia e be she comoros na bia wild card near they qualify but is that what we expect from our national team entin kamenya enya expectation na hwe yemfa tournament win country boys ni nyina say bia mo ama hasemo be tournament no but play your best say ye na se mo ball mo bono game after game we improve na se mutimi ko animu na mokode a fa na vet anyama na ye dia hye boys ni trim no can come and tell you that is what is giving them a scare. We have told them go and win this tournament when we know very well say players we no and you be first time at this tournament omokro makobi per 3-4 times the crowd they are struggling. So how do you put them together and tell them say tournament we look at countries that participate. We have Algeria, we have Nigeria, we have Cameroon being the host nation. Look at countries that participate. We have Morocco, we have Tunisia, we have Egypt, we have Senegal, we have Guinea. Now, Sadio Mane was Senegal. Any Guinea. Look at these things that happen in tournaments. That is the expectation we want to tell the boys. Say, look, some performance, and yet at the level of what Ghanaians expect they are. And they can come, let's give them that message. Say, look, relax, play the best you know. Now, we say, Mukaria no mo pese mo be relaunch ha no ebia ebetumi you say mo do levels okay ye call tournament no ye boy your homework even though ye ntimi no level na Ghana for expect but ye said be the next tournament no putting the same thing together ye betumi aye bibi maybe you want to let him come back to the coach and come win Milo van Ravak
everything is a fraud everything is a go
why. Oh yes, a disaster. At least for now, a disaster. Millionaire minim why he accepted to come and coach Ghana because from the records, he was virtually jobless and he was by.
After 2 years.
Oh yes, what 2 years? And he was who said, Millionaire Casano, Obetinia convincing Ghanaians say when he left Ghana so many years ago, players we are more currently, apart from the day. I be closely say I invited the day he joined me Angola 2010 or the apart from that, how many of these players that unim one through and through? In fact, or no crying before I coach Ghana no monitor players way from their leagues knowing them. That is why I would call up because now coach we has it been talked to call this player and I said well no one can sign him. Said this player I've monitored him, I know his performance and he will fit into my scheme of things. This is wrong. What be Juma way? Team where the ma wono. Now was some catch them penny for say, look, the person build him like he came and did some time ago. Meaning one catch them penny for say the tournament we just to go and check 1 or 2 things. Say boys here but mama at this stage. Me know I'm not for 2-3 years. That is what I can do with the team. He needs to tell penny for say, give me a plan or I have a plan. Let's follow this plan. Say, and yet tournament win and body pressure but too many boys win as young because I am barely new to this team. Boys in the minimum papa almost name me papa be 30 million. The tournament cannot wait for you. The other time I heard him saying is a few time now when you know the corporate tournament, as a European club they receive players and farm manager. That is a problem. Coach, he has a problem because we knew boys, so he had wanted them to come. It's a problem for him because boys in Akasa we need one until he needs time to be with them. And the European clubs, they play politics when they come to AFCON around this period, releasing their players. Yes, and the late into the way he would have expected to get them early in playing some 2 or 3 to know his mistakes. Be not correct. And straight away, he has been plunged into the tournament. And look at the performance that are coming out. And I will not call for his head now, but on the also catching him penning was it. Let's not put pressure on the boys. Now you're relaxing. More tournament because if indeed he wants to stay with Ghana like the way he came to stay with Ghana, we need a team. Everybody want to the extent say, all Angola 2010, we missing key players about 5 or 6. Yet he went to that tournament and reached final. The same tournament here, Obi. So Milo should revise his notes. Say, Obi the pressure man is Milo. Chinchina Brabeye Tumane Koji tournament with Maya. He should tell them, say, look, me could do fan and fair enough. But at this stage, on setting a target, a realistic target, I will want to set a man who need team with. Because they say, can come, they are struggling. Who gives you 1 point? When you come over, Kobona, Unya Dra, maybe I don't work hard, when you can qualify. But Unya, a win, that's a work hard, my qualifier. I feel now we go to the tournament proper. You are going to be the big boys. That is where he has to understand, say, me team we, say, me do side stage we are. Can these boys, I mean, can they match up to sad expectation? The level number 4, say Ghana be doing it. Only is Hanneman. So, coach never saying you're possible there. Mr. The talk is enough. Omuma Ghana for lower expectation. Because despair no and then they be Ghana for say look at how the Gabonese were celebrating. When they played against Ghana. They know say getting 4 points likely they will qualify to the next stage.
Yeah.
So they will be happy.
Yeah.
And then there was a near with tables, no a tiny man they say Ghana boom, they say say a bad chances will be they qualify to the next stage. A Gabon crowd or better chance than Ghana. In a tournament, say your target see a quality. Look at it. That is what I'm saying. The Sunday man over the years say your tournament you face a Ghana you didn't want a digital tournament that is wrong. Nice man tournament na ye kwa ye dey kan ho no a assemblage of players omo ye well equipped when ya time mama wo mo wo coach we nim wo mo kagam okwa through the tournament team dey here na at this top gap coach say the Milo dey buy teams na me watch wo nyina no. If you look at their background, some of these coaches from the teams in number tournament, they've been with this team at least not less than 2 years. So they know their team. Milo, how many years in Milo? Nobody 1 year with this team. Yeah. And we also need team no build the from 2009 to 2010. Any team we are, it's a different team altogether. And you new to him, the boys are also new or prepared team, but unfortunately say tournament in the first tournament after getting the job, in the first and yet an easy tournament, and he knows he has been at this tournament and reached the final before. When you say the tournament visit, it can come and Yamana Sabi and Penimfona Trefia all the time say you man see a club budget, say ye they call Afcon, ye Kobo, ye Koji, Aden yes, Hanyama, ya. The penny best sunset, Sikano Mokadia to home, Yankasi Sikawi, ye they tour near for tournament per se, but ye they tour to prepare a team for the next 2, 3, 4 years to qualify for Cup of Nations, to qualify for World Cup and go and do well. Aden Yanisa. Nitimi Kenya time no so ani place card was a month physical we a single tournament 3 weeks tournament na ya target monko jim famra. That is a huge pressure on every single player that goes to that tournament because sika we ye dia amam ana ye twa budget dia to say we dia mo dey kwa kwaje akwai say dey mo ndini anya bibia mo disappoint we ase nyina mo disappoint obia ne mo amho hold nti a repetition of some bad mistakes over the years and I feel there I explode and tournament I call in recent times nyina no and we have never been happy Ghana we are happy with every tournament that we've been to and yet they say say World Cup ya a kunkun hui. Namia ya don nasi bekwa. Busa say we no man.
We no man.
Danka 18. We no man.
We no man.
You hope you beat me. Can come here World Cup 2006. Year 2010. Year 2014. Na ye nim team ani ya de ko. Nti se Ghana ni enya hope say you kwai be better. Na o can be wrong. But that team no after 2014 we saw some changes. Look, a team above from 206 at least. The one where you're running in the 8 years, they will fade out. What was the not backup anything? Yanya backup biya ko sia pia ba no abesum no asesa players o chani apamomo na we no ma. Is that how we run national team? We don't do national team like so no football club cry yen is Ghana national team yetimi na akwese wholesale players e be tournament no yanya careful na emu half e ye free mama half aba empanimfo no de no mo ye no. And sometimes we go through the list and you could see as a nipper being were links in certain players that are being called to the national team. And I am mama national team it is not for individuals, but when you say they are canceling with it, nipper be for national team, say it is their own. As I mean, national team, say me every penny and me every member, me every right I will say we play about national team. That is what is killing our system back home. And no one have you. Say obia o efi wa wo opportunity bi ase ni play outside our country na so o Ghana bia no as o that right say someone free player as a mum wa me na it's like you scratch my back I scratch your back who you coach mama we do so but more than family player more than going all because say player na tournament bi obenya the exposure offers will come no atone no agilisica. We don't do a national team that way. Look at our local league. Muye local league in basa. You don't expect foreign based players now omo free help for be obi anymore. If you omo no omo tete bench or other clubs and they be omo new opportunities omo Europe inside their from. Look at the kind of performance they come back to display. And very horrible. And we need to tell Ghanaians, look, young can.
Hello. Okay. Well, I tell you, I never reached a extra. Yeah, now say what Germany no, and then drink come up. Okay. I'm say wrap it up. Hello.
Yes. What I'm saying is, yes.
I'm saying yeah, wrap it up. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Can wrap up? Until I make us say, the mind. Abasia can come. I feel for Ghanaians. Or more TV. Every game with all their heart. Na omu hope say nyama bigi say disappointment in Basia. It hurts. But me catch Ghana for omu Ghana team currently say omu say lower expectation say me kind na omu fa pressure and two boys say omu kwaje tournament. They should tell the boys say look, relax, play your game. Nyame ya wadom na mutimi she Comoros and na munye good point. Na even a point probably may not help us. A win against Comoros ebe me hope you be qualify to the next stage. Because the next stage yeah we had a team will progress. Come me there no. Say we your team and penifumers who keep it together there. And then let them pressure and almost. Let's allow them to play their normal game as they are playing now. Encourage them. So okay, enjoy. 95.7. Pressure and influence. Okay. Team we will keep it for the next 2-3 years, no matter what. But some for now, yes, how do we now after this tournament almost had this band team? We know we say consist of different players back. It means the coach will have to restart. After so who players for the best 6-7 months in it. No as I restarted now or college. That will not come. I did we own. I am here, but you can't say the DBI can. The wash no one tea. We have done our part. I think the intimate can will be BW. It's up to the FA.
Well, I say, CP, ya no watcha about an crying in answer my. Na okay. Rachel say why extra Tifo and I'm attending Canona yenye yadina di juma na I say on the family in our Germany okoye no say o say on ebusuan nyina eka ho
machaman
abafo choma ni wati Obama wati ye chance benya ye nyanum zubi Richard Soares bebezo oblekum bosre obaso ka bi in fact ye nyanum se John for so much trauma ju on semi doso yes of ya has ever kind there arehosam
the brute reality ni say Ghana lose to a fear factor. And they
Kevin Prince Boateng on Twitter. In the
and Rami Huye. But I say, Chema, it doesn't matter to me.
But Majid Waris are some kind of embassy, you know. Oh, Majid Waris are some kind of. It is pregnant with a lot of things.
The Majid Waris are kind.
Until we are not scared to do the right thing.
How different is what he has said different from what you have said over the years.
Of course, I mean the value will always be the same.
Asama can say Asama Obama ni nyina ya kan ni nyina no 2 years after you come back in the same studio and repeat the same thing. We are not behaving sabi as humans. Ade a differentiate sabi nipa every mwa ho ne say humans are capable of learning from their mistakes. Intina asem to ne nesa asem ne nya no sua bibia frim sabe ya asasem krona ento. But Ghana there, with respect to the Blasters, the same thing consistently for the past 10 years. Now, Chairman, the man me hold and say me table na group table na. Ghana is only 1 point above Comoros. The difference between Ghana and the Comoros is 1 point.
Now some money are some guys 2019 AFCON, 2021 AFCON.
One game.
Ghana winning one game. That is
one game.
That
is why, and then I say teams are playing.
Yeah, about 4 in 2019.
We are about 2, 6.
6. Yeah, winning 1.
Now this AFCON, you know, and Ghana shot on target here 2. 2 shot on target
in 2 games.
In 2 games, the money are home money say. Now teams are playing against us. To say the teams any basketball these days, no fear factor. You know, you bet him no mabo. As a team in Yadi. And then the level of Babedri. But sir, admission say, yeah, admit say we are not good enough, no. Chama yenim. But 2 years after that summer year came, you better become the same thing the Baba can. You are not learning. You and thinking say success is by mistake, by chance. Now in all this. The nipa me so disappointed in them, Chairman the ministry. You know why? Why are the biggest financier of the Blasters? It is the ministry. And then you play a court tournament. Play an team Mbobi. But yet, you didn't call no mining Bonoka. Bonoka do not ask questions.
Ministry maybe as someone but be interference.
David Chairman,
what is the FA, the executive council,
call them and
management committee people? You are
the
investor.
And then how did play a call? Play no. Only don't say play the Bobby. Yet una born hoka. There
were a lot of injured players. So also our council is injured.
I'm talking about Philemon
for the executive.
Philemon for na obina di player na kokweni project tu. Eno man born hoka. And it will be project. Now, money, and money sika, abo play no ka. No be a cotton for so good bottom one, and more mine ho. But the ministry ne pay ebo or Cameroon. So the ministry must begin to ask and demand answers, questions. But for Blasters now, they are called Morocco now, they are called Cameroon. And your mind through the ministry and about hoka. But obi at their business. O minor Japadena the Mexican obi the business. Won't the ministry through the minister call those responsible say come and explain to me. I had dying a mimi bo play your cast bobo but plan no mobi. Even in the rare case player pra right back in the pra. The next player available you no. Still I see money more. So what is the business of that player or Cameroon now? I mind the boss player no hoka. Chairman, me just say a bit be beer film 2 years coming and you're more dating into one day. Say after 2 years, you come back probably just to do as yeah, baby Bekobiano. You have the same discussions. We are not behaving as humans. Nipa di enkadia prayer and say nyame my dream.
And to start doing the same thing and expecting different results.
Nyame my dream say sabin ka sem 2 and ka sem nya. You learn from those mistakes. Who repeating that same mistakes ebiem. By me saying,
well,
2 years.
I said you come over here. Ever said this come over here ebiem. Richard Suarez Pepe.
Agamoru.
Mama can be glad and they hang at the vicinity. Also, or Black Stars, no. Even Obama kasa asawari kasa obi akasa baby aduro Obama kwado se ebefia blaster de be yangu no yangu bibia niema hu 2 years 5 years say a 5-year development plan abotre nkakrakra never build the team share all the other factors about my team yes successful no Na yenyan sade na Milo de de. Say boy so much dance Milo is a fraud. Milo de nyen. Milo press conference you say the team was playing well. Now no ball no shen you see who ball cry or no team ya no more ya de.
I'm not going to say my incentive for Muki from and I know playing now. Now I think that the old year I want to believe that millions of no can interpret and catch because most of us said their cousin and a million also table. I want to believe that interpret and can agree different from because Algeria again no interpret and catch say Milo say on the control ball, so there was no need of unnecessary change substitution. And then after the game, what I can the same thing I say, substitution, you know, win ya, so and he, I see a control game, you can cause your thing. You're here, no, you're gonna boy, and I need a control, and he created chances against Morocco. I don't know if anybody can remember, said Ghana, he created chances, but he kept saying that he created chances. Unfortunately, yes, the president repeated those words of the coach, and luck, Yenya, and the Morocco, and you know, the public shaking way, Nia Sadiakano, Nia Quache, no Macanasa. Yes, I want to associate myself with those who are saying, Mirono, maybe, he's a fraud. Now, Kakamodu, in 2010, Coach Samoa was in the best form of his life. In 2010, Asamoah was in the best form of his life. The goalkeeper, Richard Keita, was one of the best players on the African continent. So check the spine of the team now. Yes, some other players that Muntai was suspended because of Israel issues. Migration, some injury situation. But in 2010, under 20 World Cup in 2009 in Egypt. They said they may have under 20 African Championship. Coach, when you need to get Isahaku, coach, in that team, even Ghana Premier League, and Anto Musa goes now from the Marco Masola Bekwe, David Abadna Sandam, all of us need a coach on former mobility. And to me, no, even indeed, on 2010, when you say so, the guy you move ahead of players like Lai Kenson. Analai, after suspension from Afcon, after 2 games, already about 10 games, Milo decided to unvalue. How come that same coach and the 4 injured players, now Christian Elsu, and yet 1 player, and then the same Milo, Kakami in South Africa World Cup in 2010, now South Africa. It took men to intervene for Sula Ali Mutai to remain in the camp under the tutelage of Milo. This time, you tournament could do tournament, you know. There are many players that they call Doha camping. Now, every president is still player. I don't know how Ghana Premier League, let's open number 246 on count. No, quiet half. I got that contract. Under the same Milo, our situation Muntari late for team meeting, or late for Giant Horse and those things. Of course, sending you, you know. When I'm not quiet half, I'm a Royal Army. He's a local player. He's not a talent. That's how I said him. So, Milo, I think, it's the same thing. So it tells you, Milo, it's a fraud. Now, what Makaya in this? On that day, you were the host. Richard Oshawa was there. A Christian was there. Samir Chambo. So, okay, I treated a topic in the studio. My topic and teaching about me say the Black Stars collar should be based on the universalistic ethos of meritocracy. On that same day, Apostle treated a topic that we are a nation that is not interested in processes. We are only interested in events. And Kofi, check how many years on. And then a Christian, after the next 2 years, the same thing will happen. If you're interested in processes leading up to the event, we will not be calling Samuel who is injured or footing batter. And this will be one or footing batter. We will not call Wakas who is injured. We will not call Premamba for your needs. if all the defenders set there, coach never converted a winger, attacking winger, have a number 2 because but he should be a Black Stars player so that the other president can sign him and make money. About 4 players cannot play the tournament. They are there. Christian is asking very, very important questions. Why are the financiers of the team not asking questions about players who cannot play? And see, somebody says they're interested in the processes and can get money over the year. And the Mali, I got the top teams in Africa. And this tournament, Malians, they started from somewhere. Academic Ever Chroma rejected some years back. Mali accepted it, Senegal accepted it. Today, can come with mark my word. In the next 4 years, Nigeria Ghana when it comes to assembling the best players on the African continent. What are we interested in doing? Akwadadi, no, sir, can with the team and school park to young classes also. And we'll be found a quarter. And it's not called Piemo Air's Roma. And we'll be 2 goals, they might just say, Morino. Yeah, my invitation. I'm about Black Stars. We invited a player from Germany, our mom on the Zegabi. He granted an interview, he was surprised there. Yeah, a friend, national team, my friend. Remember, who how keep Ghana, I think your goalkeeper plays for Swindon Town. Is it a 3rd tier or a 4th tier team in England?
Our 4 cups, not a Bafcon. What I go for, and I'm a blaster, no Dafcon.
And what Dafcon as our main goalkeeper. Now, Oko Akonuma, Kofi, we left and right back, no, I'm about the Reading Town, Reading. I'm about the Reading. You are not having players in the middle of the or the year someone was saying, but we don't want to develop players. You can see develop players until 2010. Acquire first, we introduce some of the best players in under 20 tournament. And I can't. And Castle Dallas, I call tournament ready because the 4 goalkeepers acquired. And you win anybody. But only not because at the under 17 level, under 17 World Cup, he was again the best goalkeeper at the under 17 World Cup. I come over India. And under 20 World Cup, under 20 African Cup, he was again the best goalkeeper. You develop him, so give him an opportunity. Uncle Steady. We are not interested. We are going goalkeeper from Ukraine. Lawrence Atizigi, they have been giving opportunities for opportunities. Complete failure. But because we are not interested in the process, we have not prepared a team at your team. That is what we continue to do. But yeah, I'm going to say Jordan Ayew, so Ayew, so what has been the impact of Jordan Ayew? In the last 10 Black Star games, when the exception of the penalty was against was the Santomian prison. What has been for the Black Stars? Nothing in terms of adding to attack. And you will continue to play. And when we are Ghana, David Abagnacho, Maxwell Abequacho, you are thinking the coach who throw in a large good academy. He said, Obia Sukomano. And Obia Sukomano and got something in Toronto. Throwing one of those players, he am very sure there. No. The African president once said that there's a player called Benjamin Tete, because he has Pianfreno, and he has a Black Star collar. Now, time forward, he becomes the FA president. That boy plays for his team. It's still under his management, Puton's boss, and the boy gets a Black Star collar. If you can come on, the universalistic ethos of meritocracy, people who merit the collar, people who are doing well, who are playing for their team, will not be invited. But not the first Roma or second leader of the ball, there's one center or better than okay, a bra, Kevin is watching the trouble like that. What is the performance and the Diabo? Because we had a solid team. Because we had a team. Oh, the team, I will press under my hair and he will work out. Nobody in football. Do a governmental plan. Then, in 5 years, now these players, I'm not going to pick. I'm not going to have some for no, about I don't put him in way. I'm going to find another ball. What can't we do that or throw? And maybe I share back. And then it's very persistent. Unfortunately, I'm putting on your question of Penina. No matter the CNS. It's cool out of the sea. We need to have some good shot and talk up low. We need to have
around summer, and sadly, it looks like.
This is not the court behind the capital. When, in terms of talent, Amania no more, a bit more talent to China. When, in terms of Sika, it's kind of couple of nations. And to follow it for almost a couple of nations, MVP, the Bafana will be in Cameroon competing, but they did not even qualify, almost Qatar. I think in a young should one person plan is this is our plan. Our only plan is that the next tournament can make it. Kakabodi Bato are there. Now, because you allow 2 outcomes. You say only Equatorial Guinea. The bitter truth, and it's Ghana dropping from a first-tier football nation in Africa. About a second-tier football nation in Africa. Now, we are a third-tier nation in African football. It is the bitter truth. Until we are started, wouldn't say it's anymore. Mali is not the first tier team. Yes, yeah, we met Gabon yesterday. Gabon almost dominated the game, no? And equalize here. Ghana said Gabon. Ghana could go to a defender because as you saw many enough report. Either two, we will open up and never show them play because we are quality more than them. And they are quality, you know, a third tier team on the African continent. Until people in authority, and they want to do the right thing. But about the Catalia, Sakai, when post regime, until we decide to do the right thing, we will always go and come back and cry. Yes, of course, I'm more for a couple of nations. Yeah, more with Kamaboya, and I'm going to cut the it is not true. The truth is that those who deserve to play are not playing. The truth is that the truth is that in terms of quality, you are dropping, and the person who you Ghana I am mobile, and a friend can tell Ghana say the map tournament, you know. That boy who played for Cameroon, still everybody's injury. At the time he got the invitation, he was in Ghana. When that invitation got to him or captain the team, that's why invited him. The team is a woman in mock-up occasions. A player who plays for Cameroon, who has not done any substantial thing in football, is able to tell Ghana, and not tell the level Ghana afford a bit, but unfortunately, the penny for the end of that. Everybody, you have one player there, on which my best years in the now, Comoros gave no crown. There's 1 point, now Comoros gave no. Also, Boromba, and team play, there's an understanding, they have a telepathic understanding between the women. We are only players and selfishness. The guy you have to keep ball. Now, we are running to a position. The person is here to say, you know, that is a cat, not the force on the thing. And then you are never running down for the Pajama. Until you better than your man. A couple the national team. A woman come and get the amount of Okaobi. So encouraging for I listen to you every day. Okay, sir, throughout the week. And you have find out. Some of you one day, find out. Okay. It is sometimes. Is it patriotism? My
Jim. Suarez, you have a gassa, with us, Richard Suarez, Pepe, and then the Abane, Yamra Studio have him. Now, Yambashe, Arahosama, Koso, and and it's a Ghana and Gabon. There were one. In fact, now Arahosam only one there, boy, no choir. Arahosam say a team no yasa. Yasa too much. Now, the attendance of Ghana be free, but few players will be a nyakra no $30,000. $30,000. You are talking in excess of 180,000 Ghana cedi. 1.8 billion. Will be a benya fee. So Nzade. They say $10,000 be 60 something. Whatever, what is 60,000 gra. And I say almost the per diems while they are there. Almost the per diems now. Say to me, Esha Comoros, Naya qualifier. Every player will get 3 winning bonuses for the match we lost to Morocco, the one we drew to, and Guasem Ibuwa, Yadego Kontoka, Yanni Wasem, who's when you no way there, something fair play. Yannick Gabon, only 3 days on Meshay. Carol about 5 minutes, go on Meshay. Tima San, object me control. Because Yafifi, sir, I didn't say, every president, Kato Kreku. So I don't know, the player won't be. Benjamin, only Boba, Benjamin today. Benjamin Tete. Eti Benjamin Tete no ne de omba ne yi family no free.
Yeah. Yes, family mo ntenche because family no.
Ya boy no kadu covid sa ya de wakasu no mako omapra eno mti ho. We pray obobi enye.
Apache nko anya de omako tournament no. Apache anya de omako. Ana obi afa ho. Apache anya de omako. Anya atwese kudus. Emfiri ayas emra no meka blasters eho nye preparation. Apache anya de omako. Wakasu enya no opra yo. Wakasu empra ne opra ya che. Ana omde ne koi. Jordan ba no opra. Dede ba na injury ho. Some who so pra oto Apache eno musio. Se blasters abo against Morocco. No mu ya play be nya $10,000. Na blasters abo against Gabon. Gabon match no Ghana abo against Brazil me pacho. Ye ba against Gabon. Ye ba sa match ni wie no. Ye se blasters players no obi awia obesenya $10,000. Na se Ghana kwese Comoros a na Ghana players no obi asenya $10,000. Are we serious? Obi brain enweke. Someone's brain is not working. Sagana she Komorosa. Na players and enya $10,000. You are not serious. Chairman.
Omega 10,000 for even the one we lost.
So, enti you do 116. Na Sagana free man. Na players no obianya more than $30,000. No they are bafie. Me say Afcon no, the obas are 5 times. The obas are 6 times. The obas are 7 times no. When we more than $700,000. But obianya Obianyare. You are in a country, baby ababedu no. Yentimi atena se anwene se ye call 2013 awo Turkey and 20 no. Sa players ni kenei ke bi 27, e bi 28, e bi 29 and never coupe and o blasters no oti bench. Ye fe no Richmond Bachiyado. Ya junior dear born say enne ya ye kwaje trophy. Into your mind no 40 years, Mr. Ghana population no 22 million omu se Ghana je trophy da. Na enu a enim guase a omudi guye no. Na wu dede Ayew. Ball no Seke Jordan akobe pass ball no di ama no.
Oh, what did na gaza?
Na ye 2014 waka buy no. O say ware o say. O say Jordan endede o say yi ba kwisi nchen.
Sabe de be am say Jordan ye man tranche. Jordan they did the audio he deserve.
They don't film no. O say they don't film no. O say referee behu. They don't film aso kan no. That was what they said. Na they yapon ball no. Na o Rashe Gabon coach no. O kwa ndey. When your ball way, look at this ball. Because anya Jordan ni jira ho. Na mum e Joseph Preso oni constituency e wom. Na mu hia aba betrase. Kama di ono so. Se won. Chairman, sa Tuesday me catch now. Say Gabon no, o yentimi show. Say me catch now.
Okay. I don't me say dem di men bianco be bianco.
E
bobo du yan so me ne. Ave tu na board one yan.
Na kama di ono so bada ben. Ya ono so in discipline. Nothing has happened. Je kwabno wusu ka say ado mokum nipan ebi na wo kama di ho no. Na see your bad so won because blasters no in discipline edoso. Enti obi ensuro bia na tema baba edu supply no. Me sure say na baba pese baba edu pese oba park no so. Na de tia medical doctor no. Say ontimi mo o tia no. Sanhin tia no say because baba no enu abo no ona na ebo. Tuesday me catch yourself pattern wasa blaster just washa wasa pattern wasa obi antimi nka patebo no bon wasa onya de asa ho no nkobo
hey patipa
blaster
o possible
debut asa so team possible no onya ready to play because
the free kick Gabana Jordan ago Jerry
you see South Africa no because Jordan no enya match wenku a ye bo qualify sinya na mu wia ne bo first half ma ko ja pack na mo bompai wa ko ja pack so bompai are you serious wa ko ja pack so bompai na Afcon afeni ebo hwe Ghana first half games na ebo first half nko players na bre they are not used to the condition ya ko gina brochire most of the African countries omu ye preparation wa hase 2008 ye bo Afcon nya kwa campaign Dubai ye wie na afia kon ye wie no afia kon na Fatai Shaku ot bench e kire din Philemon Bafo bedu blasters camp da ben
wakasu op enye krasem mude nyo no kwanzi nchen kanafo mese ne obi anche na de kopem say ye bobo afọ na wie ne ye bo afọ na wie a chama ene week ye World Cup playoff draw sa draw na ye no ye be say Ghana born ye boy group stages no ne ahwe teams na ye no mokwa kohia e kire say ye future na enye bright na asem na Tony Bafo ka kire omo chairman e ya asem o say technical team ene management committee o mu di sika kase e Blasters no omo no so m kasa asem na chair players no not Tony Bafo. Because Partey, you cannot tell Ghanaians that you have a bad day. Partey. Because Jordan no so ni dino intia no that's whom Ghana against Comoros obejirem. The dino so babo. Chairman, from 2019. You compare Ghana per against Tunisia.
When you enter them,
Richard Ofori. Any Jojo Wolocott. Patro defense be no. Right back and Yadom 2019 on a boy and then on a bomb patch improvement.
There is it, I'll say few more.
But 2019, Baba and about 3.
That time I had a chain.
And then improvement Havana. Me patch John Boy and a Kasim Noon and about 4 and 5. Amate and Jiku improvement about
that time no coordination the chain. Maybe I was any players no. Amate was through Kaka Jiku, but that I don't mean coordination the chain and then no communication as a
thank you. Meford Wakasu Partey Efi Akwa and
that I know far better than this one.
Thank you. When guess no Samousu na jina ho and come out di or improvement over Samousu. Jordan any day on the boy and no man never patch improvement.
The day Omunina from but the day yet change Jordan didn't go to Buboni Bra. Mr. Jordan, you're complete waste of space. My house says Quanka football body starting this Yaba. Say he had 41 touches, he won 7 duels, he won Hawaii duels. Has some Jojo. And no visit and your stats and your duels. Visit Abaka Bono and your seriousness. Visit Abaka Bono and commitment, dedication and all. We didn't tell you, say, and now 443, and I say, and I son. Yasa, coach, you know, Nadia, ultimate Usro, because you quit change, you be in it. Blasters, performance analyst. Some performance analyst said, Naba tournament, or baby, 25,000, 40,000. Obey Jobia. Oh, no, then obey. Obey Jobia. Your performance or analyzing performance. Aye. Performance, you analyzing your performance against Morocco. That means our analyzing players on more bench on performance and analyzing. Are you serious? Bench because Maswo ne David Mono or Mono we feel fit at Jordan. Say no. Next year Bobafco, so Nisa. Next year Bobafco Ivory Coast. I say a Afghan of Decano. Ehwani abon June July ehwani abon January. Say we Afcon COVID in them about 20. Aha, nti say say Bobafco. Say they call June July. Nti of next time now. Chairman 2013 ebesi how many years? 9 years. Now the ever call Ivory Coast no. Say ebeka say yemfa adwuma nkosi ishakumoso. Yemfa adwuma nkosi ishakumoso. Na sika na omobeje no. Ena be kire say ye to farm ye to toast, ye to keko, ye to kobi, ye to ensisawa no. And ye be cast my chair omo impanyifo da no. Say Blasters abo against Morocco. Blasters abo against Gabon. Sabo we da omo boy no. Enu nti ye nkofa $30,000 emom. 2013 Burkina Faso eja ekwan. Blaise Compaoré Emma players no $30,000 each. Burkina players no. Ghana players obenya $76,000. Pacho Ghana design. Ghana design 2013. You made it 10 and 4 place game. Mali Sasha, Mali was Sasha. You call 2015. Now Blasters are bobo. You hear no? Na no kwano. You ever call 2014 World Cup? You dinner. Said dinner. You say you boka 3 billion. Actually say Sada na nyume no. Obiari na nchi full You call 2015 no. You buy no. Any sabe check car. Ya dwene no. You sabe check car. Emma ubia see the second
abra afcon yaje 4 Cameroon ne Nigeria ball no mo chairman enye 4-4-2 enye 4-3-3 and about seriousness they are committed discipline eye more camp but Blasters team no from head to toe discipline ba kukura no and a players more dem no enye kura chairman hade 2030 asem na make no
I got 30 seconds
Richard Ofori ebesi ene wabo 4 teams Ebenezer Ofori ebesi ene wabo 6 teams Joseph Atamalawe from 2013 ebesi ene wabo 5 teams Baba Raman ebesi ene wabo 8 teams Alfred Duncan wabo 6 teams Seydou Salifu yes the new Michael Essien wabo 6 teams Francis Na wabo 6 teams Clifford Abwaje Pacho sa tournament wunya bronze ball ebesi ene wabo 7 teams Daniel Papo ebesi ene wabo 14 teams Richmond Nketia ebesi ene wabo 5 teams Kennedy Ashia wabo 6 teams Ebenezer Asifo wabo 4 teams sa tournament no wunya top scorer Osenkene ka Blasters omo na kebo Ohun Boachi Adam ebesi ene wabo 11 teams So no this is second omanya yes serious
because what the Blasters 5 changes there is there got the nyini now you 4 and now second no the change your team no the change versus scrap
o say ke chokoma caf say o say ka first half no ye ja players ni akwa na second half no ye local players na mo bobo we a
na local players no to stand more o better
because na dey team from Mbafo 2 days ago and about Blasters camp no abeka squad no substitute no ka ho abra Davidson na ne maso mo ete stands mo ti asem no no oba Blasters camp 2 days ago oba no Blasters elbow game squad no substitute no ka ho nemom maso any David there omo nka ho na se Ghana for kasa mo se
human den papa ti
ha mo se agreed se oho ya jiatu ene ene na team si na wo obie ni we betim na bo na chairman ade ba ko eye meja eye young players no mo bana ti se asom mo kire arrogance kama din you say pencil sunya bo na no no so ntisi form no so kire se no so aduru sa indiscipline aye dua ena nyini all Blasters sika akono ena ye sa de we ya kebe ka se sika akono no onya de wasa milo no so onya de wasa ne modemo nswani discipline ankasa ebi ni Blasters camp na de dem ka che say you beat Comoros so you beat Comoros and get money
30,000
na ya tira to mu ase ye wia na pitch cry ye peso aboso ball no ebi ni ho na for da no mutimi nya ho hwe e say ne are you serious
2 minutes okay interview Mate my transfer number I say can you write to CAF and FIFA to give us 2 years to rebuild? Let's dissolve this team and build a new team. And message on the aba and then because of the Blasters we haven't even talked about other games but your league games and also baso and then the live commentary of the Asante Kotoko game and become Chelsea but respectfully can you let your panelists tell me the difference between the Kwesi players, the Akonos and this expatriate coach and the benefits the country derives? Because before the Kwesi Appiah's era up to this time it keeps declining. That's why you cry. This week 3 Ghana guys plays the like 3 Ghana guys played the likes of a Cuban Duncan. Please you name them. Jesse for Spezia. Because why I did not play? Okay, Solomon. Italy Ubusaze why I did not part of the Black Stars team. Okay.
Chairman,
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Chairman. Chairman, I don't know, maybe campaign ma players be. Ubisa Andia Obeka Leroy Osu Obotu Antoine Semenyo or striker. But empenyinfo buomasu edueguomasu.
That's why I can do go via some for about 50 years.
Exactly.
Ghana now come
I made that reference. So what do confidence I am friend. But Ghana Chairman no bibi. Na me bra ho pa. Right? But after so empenyinfo ni nyina di nkomo wie no me bra sa ho more. Me bra ho more. Chairman, Ghana ya lose your identity. Empenyinfo na no mudi nkomo ni nyina no obia nsem o ka nyina akire se lose your identity. These players, if they don't know what they are representing. This Black Stars, our senior national team, no, yeah, they told Black Stars, and after the Black Stars of Africa in the flag of Ghana, any aduomotoye. This Black Stars, is a symbol of Africa emancipating from slavery. Chairman, Ghana is the first country in freedom. Africa. And it needed a symbol. A bit might inspire other African countries, to also fight for their freedom. So these players, they don't know what they are representing. Black Stars, omunim diachre. Yeah, Bibi Man Sroma. 1957. Abra Theodos Yoku. Black Stars, Ose Red, Red, Ejina, Black Stars of Ghana, Red, Ejina, the blood of those who died for the country struggle. Yana no omumo jano mo de to o man Ghana no eno red na se kire no yellow no yen wealth a good dia niema nyankopon dia dum o man Ghana. Green no yen forest ye farms na me dia che Ghana. Black Stars need them no down black 5-pointer star need them no chairman as it kire nie yen ye Bibi Man Soroma e Bibi Man yen ye di kan eyebi ansa na obi abeyebi. It's a senior national team, they should know what they are representing. It seems that there's nothing at stake. And Ghana, what check your area? Chairman, what check your area? Ghana is the most efficient team in AFCON. As far as the second group games are concerned.
It's the second group game. Exactly. There's a 98 in Ghana.
Yes, BYT being the historian. Obetimami Yabako Semno since 30 Eddie Besine 2006 World Cup no. Abrana Ghana air shrine ewo area singina obiemu Ghana no. That was when you share Czech Republic. Go and check FIFA. Now almost the Czech Republic up to second. Your first time I go a World Cup no. You go share Czech Republic. 2006 AFCON no. E won say your team qualify chairman. But yes, Senegal 1-0. After seeing near lose your first game, against Nigeria. And the middle of a ravage. That time no buy no. On one move the first a year AFCON Obama Ghana. Okay, your first game yamo against Togo. Omo cancel game no.
Cabinda disaster.
Yes.
Okay.
The first one a boy was against Ivory Coast. Yes, 3-1. Your second game we won against Burkina Faso. They tell you ne go no.
Okay.
And Chairman, what you keep here? And Ghana, you bought foreign soil. You winning recently. Check your games. Go and check.
Be like, okay, trying. Okay, Black Stars of Doga's Oka. Overka, Madiachi.